Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at the difference between standard switches and weatherproof switches. Okay, both are the same and they're both commonly found in most households, or nearly every household, okay, and every commercial place, industrial place and all that along those lines. Okay, so the difference is that these two here are for indoors, okay, or anywhere around the house that's not outside. Okay, the reason these are used indoors is because they're well, that's what they are. They're just used indoors. There's no seal or anything around them. Okay, you just what you do with these is you just wire it up, you screw it on, and then you just flick it, and then it will turn the light on and off. Okay, or whatever it's controlling, fan or whatever. Okay, and the same for your power points. This is one with an extra switch, but it's the same without. Okay, once again, you just wire it up and you plug in your appliance and you can run it. So you switch that on, you run your appliance. When you're finished, you switch it off, turn off the power. Okay, to install these is quite simple. These are clipsal. Okay, or all four of these are. To install these, you just put two screws through here. Okay, then that will tighten it, clamp it to the wall. You can put the extra ones in there if you wish. And okay, then you put your surround on. Okay, and then just be sure you got it correct. But when you wire it up, be sure you wire it up correctly. Okay, the red is for the live, the black is for the neutral, and the green is for the earth. Okay, now with live and neutral, sometimes they might be blue or brown. Brown will be live and neutral would be blue. Okay, now with light switches, all you wire into these is just live. Okay, so you have the live coming in and then you have the live that goes to the load, okay, or to the appliance. Okay, so that's a standard switch. Now for outdoor areas or wet areas or indoor pools or anything along those lines, or perhaps even a public bathroom or something like that, you would use weatherproof switches like these. The reason these are better for those applications is because these are more robust. Okay, the construction of these is solid. Okay, and these are also surface mount. Okay, but it's because these you just screw directly onto the surface like that. You put this space on first, then you put your cover on. You can get surface mounting blocks for these as well. Okay, they are available. These are mostly recessed. Okay, you can also recess these if you want. It's just this part here you can't see. Okay, so this is a power point for outdoor areas. Okay, this will be mounted on the wall like that, and you notice that the plug holes are actually kind of in a angle like that. The reason is that's to stop water from getting in it. The reason they're not flat is because the water can get into it and can cause problems. Okay, so that's why with these weatherproof ones they always do it like that. So you take a look at it, that's what it would look like that. Okay, and you have your switch mechanisms, which are the same. These wire up the same way. Okay, so if you open this switch up, you'll see terminals that look just like that. Okay, and it wires up the same way. Okay, the difference is that it's more solid and more robust for outdoor conditions. Okay, so with these you're actually using 4 screws, as with these ones here you're using either 2 or 4. You can use 6 if you want. You can put 6 in, or you can put 8 in. Okay, this one here you can put up to 7 screws. Okay, if you want to put 7 in. Okay, and the same for this one here. You can put, well, this one here has 4 extra holes, so you can put up to 8 screws into this. Let me just check, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you can put 8 into this, and that will give it extra strength. When you install these weatherproof switches, just be sure you do get them on right, because if you don't, it'll cause problems. Okay, just be sure that the screws are tight. Okay, don't over tighten them. Okay, just be sure you get them on there tight enough to seal it, so that way when it rains the water won't get inside the switch and cause problems. Okay, and then there's also covers that cover up the screws. Okay, so you got some covers to hide the screws. That prevents people like vandals or anything from undoing it or hot wiring it or anything like that. Okay, so that's basically what that does. Okay, so that's a light switch. So you got your standard light switches here. Okay, you got your weatherproof and your standard. Okay, or your non-weatherproof. So this one here for indoors, this one for outdoors. Okay, so this will be good for your porch, your backyard, or bunker, or perhaps even a playground, a campsite, or anything along those lines. You use this switch. But if you're using it inside, like a kitchen, a bedroom, bathroom, lounge room, office, or anything like that, you'd use the standard switch. Okay, and the same for the power points. Okay, you've got your power points here. Okay, you got your weatherproof one for outside, and you got your standard one for inside. Okay, so that's basically it. These are made by Clipsal, but there is also HPM and it available too. It's the same thing. Okay, so these are all plastic construction. Okay, the only metal you'll find inside these is all the contacts, which use brass and copper. Okay, and the screws, of course, are stainless steel. Okay, so that is so when you buy these, this is what you get. Okay, so you got one for inside and one for outside. The reason you do not use these outside, they're not suitable for it, because if it rains, it's going to cause big problems. You'll short out and you'll probably have a fire, or you could have, or it will probably trip an RCD if you've got it. But once again, these are more for outside, these are more for inside. Okay, in my house, of course, I've got these on the inside and I've got these on the outside. Okay, so that's just a little basics video for weatherproof and non-weatherproof switches. Okay, made by Clipsal, HPM, or any brand out there. Okay, the difference is just one for indoor, one for outdoor. So hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.